In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel mentally drained. With constant demands on our time, energy, and attention, many people go through life feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and emotionally depleted. But what if you're overlooking the signs that you're reaching your mental breaking point? In this video, we'll explore the 7 signs you're mentally drained, so you can protect your peace before it's too late. These signs are subtle, but recognizing them is the first step to regaining your mental clarity and emotional balance. It's common to experience feelings of fatigue, but chronic mental exhaustion is a different story. If you're feeling persistently drained, it's important to identify the signs early. When left unchecked, mental burnout can lead to stress, anxiety, depression, and even physical health problems. Let's dive into the first sign that you might be overlooking: feeling emotionally detached. If you've been withdrawing from activities or relationships that once brought you joy or fulfillment, it could be a sign that your mind is overextended. Emotional detachment is your brain's way of protecting itself from being overwhelmed. But it's also a warning that you're not giving yourself the space to recharge. The second sign that you might be mentally drained is difficulty concentrating. Have you ever found yourself staring at a screen or paper for what seems like an eternity, but you can't seem to focus? This is a clear sign that your mental energy is running low. When your mind is overworked, it becomes harder to concentrate on tasks, whether at work, school, or home. Your ability to think clearly and process information diminishes, and you may feel like you're moving through life in a fog. This mental fog is your brain telling you it's time to rest and recharge. Another sign of mental exhaustion is feeling constantly overwhelmed. Do you often feel like there's never enough time in the day to get everything done? If small tasks feel insurmountable, or if you constantly feel behind, it's a clear indication that your mental resources are stretched too thin. The feeling of being overwhelmed can lead to heightened stress levels, which only exacerbate the mental fatigue you're experiencing. It's important to take a step back, reevaluate your priorities, and give yourself permission to rest. If you don't, the constant pressure can lead to burnout. The fourth sign is physical exhaustion despite adequate rest. Many people experience mental fatigue without recognizing the connection to their physical well-being. If you're sleeping enough but still wake up feeling tired, your mind may be working overtime, leaving your body drained. Mental exhaustion doesn't just impact your mind, it affects your body, too. Headaches, muscle tension, and even digestive issues can be signs that your mental state is taking a toll on your physical health. If you're finding it hard to feel energized after sleep, it's time to check in with yourself and consider how you can relieve the mental strain. A major indicator that you're mentally drained is feeling disconnected from your purpose. When you're overextended, it becomes harder to stay motivated and focused on your goals. Tasks may start to feel meaningless or tedious, and you may find yourself questioning your direction in life. This loss of motivation can be unsettling, but it's often a sign that you need to reconnect with your purpose and values. Taking a break from your routine and reflecting on what truly matters can help you regain your sense of purpose and restore your mental energy. The sixth sign is increased irritability and mood swings. When you're mentally drained, your emotional resilience weakens. Things that usually wouldn't bother you may start to feel like major frustrations, and small inconveniences can feel like insurmountable obstacles. If you find yourself snapping at others or feeling like you're on the verge of an emotional outburst, it's time to acknowledge that your mental energy is depleted. Recognizing this sign allows you to address the root cause of your irritability and take proactive steps toward restoring your emotional balance. The seventh and final sign we'll explore is loss of interest in self-care. When you're mentally drained, self-care often falls to the wayside. You may neglect exercise, healthy eating, or activities that once helped you relax. If you've been skipping meals, neglecting exercise, or ignoring hobbies that once brought you joy, it's a clear indication that your mental health is suffering. Self-care isn't just about physical wellness, it's also about mental and emotional replenishment. If you're not taking care of yourself, you're more likely to feel drained and disconnected from your well-being. Now that we've identified the 7 signs you're mentally drained, the next step is to take action to protect your peace. It's important to understand that mental exhaustion isn't a sign of weakness, it's a natural response to the demands of life. However, if left unchecked, it can lead to long-term consequences. So, how can you take proactive steps to restore your energy and protect your mental health? The first step is to recognize and acknowledge your mental state. The moment you realize that you're feeling drained, take a pause and assess your situation. Don't ignore the signs. Acknowledge that you need rest and give yourself permission to slow down. Mental recovery is essential for maintaining emotional balance and the first step in healing is admitting that you need help. Next, practice setting boundaries. Overworking, overcommitting, and saying yes to every request can drain your energy. Setting boundaries allows you to prioritize what's truly important, giving you the space to rest and recharge. Learn to say no when necessary, and give yourself permission to say yes to your own well-being. Continuing from where we left off, the next essential step to protecting your peace is prioritizing rest and recovery. When we're mentally drained, the body and mind crave relaxation. But often, we push through it, thinking that rest is a luxury or something we can't afford. However, rest is essential for both physical and mental health. Prioritize quality sleep, relaxation, and breaks throughout your day. Establishing a bedtime routine, including turning off electronic devices and engaging in calming activities, like reading or listening to soothing music, can help your mind reset. When you sleep well, you give your brain the chance to process emotions and recharge. In addition to sleep, practicing mindfulness is crucial for recharging mentally. Mindfulness is the art of staying present in the moment, free from judgment. It involves acknowledging your thoughts and feelings without letting them control you. Regular mindfulness practices, such as deep breathing exercises or meditation, help reduce stress and prevent mental exhaustion. By incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine, even if only for a few minutes, you can decrease anxiety, improve concentration, and protect your peace of mind. Another valuable practice for restoring mental energy is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings helps process emotions and clear mental clutter. Many people find journaling to be therapeutic, as it allows them to reflect on their emotions, recognize patterns in their behavior, and release pent-up feelings. Journaling doesn't have to be complicated. Simply writing a few sentences about your day or what's on your mind can bring clarity. It allows you to express what might be difficult to verbalize and gives you the mental space needed to feel grounded and at peace. Setting clear and healthy boundaries is also vital in preventing mental burnout. It's easy to say yes to others, but doing so at the expense of your own mental well-being can leave you feeling drained. Learn to recognize when you need to prioritize yourself, whether that means saying no to an invitation, turning off your phone to avoid distractions, or stepping back from extra responsibilities. Setting boundaries doesn't make you selfish. It ensures that you have the energy to be there for others when it matters. It's important to respect your limits and give yourself permission to rest and restore. The next step in protecting your peace is reconnecting with your passions and hobbies. When we're overwhelmed, it's easy to let our interests and hobbies fall to the wayside. However, engaging in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment is key to recharging mentally. Whether it's painting, hiking, cooking, or reading, spending time doing something you love allows you to reconnect with your authentic self. These activities bring balance to your life, shifting your focus from obligations to something that nurtures your spirit. Exercise is another important factor when it comes to mental wellness. Physical activity is not just beneficial for your body, but also plays a significant role in mental health. Exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural feel-good hormones, which help improve mood, reduce anxiety, and promote better sleep. Even a short walk each day or a quick workout can help clear your mind and restore your energy. Regular exercise helps manage stress, provides mental clarity, and enhances overall well-being, giving you the strength to cope with daily pressures. Furthermore, it's important to cultivate a positive mindset. Our thoughts shape our experiences, and when we're mentally drained, negative thoughts can easily take over. Negative thinking traps us in a cycle of worry, regret, or fear, making it harder to break free from feelings of exhaustion. Stoic teachings remind us that we cannot control what happens, but we can control how we respond to it. Practice shifting your focus from problems to solutions, from limitations to opportunities. Surround yourself with positivity, whether that's through uplifting media, positive affirmations, or engaging with people who lift your spirits. A positive mindset creates mental resilience, helping you bounce back from setbacks and maintain peace of mind. Sometimes, though, the best way to protect your peace is by disconnecting. In today's world, we are constantly connected through our phones, social media, emails, and more. While technology has its advantages, it can also be a source of stress, overload, and burnout. If you feel overwhelmed, take intentional breaks from technology. Unplugging for a few hours or even a day allows you to focus on your internal world rather than external noise. Disconnecting helps reset your brain, making it easier to re-engage with life without feeling mentally drained. Along with disconnecting from technology, Spending time in nature can have a profound effect on mental clarity and peace. Studies show that spending time outdoors can reduce stress, lower anxiety, and improve overall mood. Whether you're taking a walk in the park, hiking through the woods, or simply sitting in a garden, nature provides a calming effect that allows your mind to rest. Nature has a way of grounding us, reminding us of the present moment, and helping us release stress. Incorporating time outside into your routine can significantly boost your mental well-being. It's also important to talk it out. When we're mentally drained, we often bottle up our feelings, thinking that we should handle everything on our own. However, opening up to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist can be incredibly helpful in processing emotions and finding relief. Talking allows us to externalize what's going on inside, gain perspective, and feel supported. Seeking support from others isn't a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of strength and self-awareness. By expressing yourself, you release some of the mental burden you're carrying and regain a sense of clarity. Another key practice for restoring mental peace is reducing unnecessary commitments. Often, we stretch ourselves too thin, taking on too many responsibilities in an effort to please others or prove our worth. This can lead to burnout and exhaustion. To protect your peace, evaluate your commitments and consider which ones align with your values and goals. Learn to say no to obligations that drain you or are no longer serving you. By reducing unnecessary stress, you give yourself the space to recharge and focus on what truly matters. Finally, creating a peaceful environment at home or work is essential for maintaining mental clarity. A cluttered or disorganized environment can increase feelings of stress and anxiety. Take time to declutter your physical space, organize your belongings, and create an atmosphere that promotes calmness and focus. This might include lighting candles, playing calming music, or surrounding yourself with items that bring you joy. A peaceful environment supports a peaceful mind and allows you to feel more at ease and in control of your surroundings. To sum up, protecting your peace and preventing mental drain requires a combination of practical steps and mindful practices. Recognizing the signs of mental exhaustion is the first step to taking action. By prioritizing rest, practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, reconnecting with your passions, and cultivating a positive mindset, you can protect your mental health and ensure that your peace remains intact. Life will always bring challenges, but with the right tools and habits, you can navigate these challenges with clarity, resilience, and calm.